Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood therapist. And look, real quick, celebrity news. Y'all know when I talk about celebrity news, it's usually because it's some form of a lesson in it or some type of awareness that I'm trying to bring. So, this particular celebrity, I rarely, if ever, discuss or talk about because I do not want to feed into his antics at all. But today's tweet from him has a bigger subject matter to it and it's quite sensitive and triggering. So, just know that before I keep going. Kanye West. Now, here's what we all know that Kanye West is just in need of real professional help that he is likely not getting. My personal and professional opinion is that he is around a bunch of yes people and he just is allowed to fly off at the mouth and say and do whatever he wants to say and do. And that's just it. I often wonder why is it so easy to get Wendy Williams or Britney Spears or women specifically into conservatorships forcibly, but men can do things like what he does and says, and nothing happens. And it's not because he's rich, it's because he's a man. Let's be clear. That's why he hasn't been put into a conservatorship. But nonetheless, this tweet. So I don't know if this tweet is true or false because you never know with him. You never know. He just says stuff and it's like, ooh, attention, attention. And this is why I don't feed into it typically. But the important part of this child on child sexual abuse or abuse in general between children. So, what he is alleging in this tweet is that that did occur with him and one of his cousins. And from the way the tweet sounds, he was the older cousin in the scenario and harmed a younger cousin. So, here's what this is the point that I wanted to make with this. In cases of child on child abuse, both parties are victims because I saw a lot of people in the comment sections of different pages saying, "Oh, so he's been a predator. He's been this, he's been that. He's a groomer. He was that as a child." In the case of child on child abuse, both children are indeed victims, and here's why. Because there is a strong possibility that the child who is inflicting the abuse has been abused. They have been exposed to something that they should not have been at too young of an age. And now they are manifesting that in maladaptive and harmful ways. So I just wanted to point that out because we don't talk about child on child abuse a lot, even though it does happen. Even though it happens often, this is why you have a lot of parents who are like, my child cannot go to a sleepover ever. And you can't get mad at parents who feel that way. I see people arguing with parents who feel that way all the time. You don't have a space to get upset about how somebody chooses to protect and parent their child. Okay. So, with that, I just wanted to make sure I highlighted that part because we see children do harmful things and immediately we're like, oh, that's a bad child or punish that child versus sometimes thinking, where did they get that behavior from? Who taught them that? Who did something to them? So, it is very important to realize that both children in a situation like this are indeed victims, even if it's one older child and a younger child. And chances are that child who is inflicting the harm were themselves harmed. So, yeah. Aside from that, we all know Kanye needs help. And I know a lot of people are like, nah, he don't need help. There's nothing wrong with him. He just want attention. Do you know that attention seeking is part of a couple of different diagnoses? Someone who is attention seeking to this extent, yeah, that's a problem actually. Uh-huh. But yeah, I'm not here to give him any further diagnosis. I can't do that. But he already has said he has a diagnosis and he doesn't get help for it for as far as we all know. And I hate the fact that this man continuously makes me say Kim Kardashian is right and she need to protect her kids. They're his kids too, but clearly if I am saying that Kim Kardashian is the safer parent, that just, I don't know. She is, nothing has shown me that Kim's a terrible mama. Does she have issues like all parents? Yes. Is she attention seeking herself? Absolutely. We know this. But I still say Kim is the better parent. And the fact that I can say that, it says a whole lot. I do believe she needs to protect those children from him. And don't get on here saying, you just saying it because he a black man and y'all always trying to shoot a black man down for trying to be a good father. No, 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 no. This is a safety issue at this point. Okay? That's it and that's all. You can cape all you want to, and that does not change the fact that this is a problem. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful, wonderful rest of y'all day, and I will holler at y'all later.